Hi, friends. I want to introduce you to my friend Julie. She's been in the program for a little over a year now, but I'm going to let her tell the story.
Hey everybody, my name is Julie. And gosh, I cannot recommend this program more. I started in the 10-day program probably about 15 months ago, maybe a little bit more. And I just kind of kept repeating that over and over. It started working for me immediately. The weight started falling off, an average of a half a pound a day. Every month I would add up what I had lost. And sure enough, it was about a half a pound a day. I lost easily a good 80 pounds just by repeating that 10-day program over and over again with Marcy's support. And then I did transition. She came up with this more advanced handheld program, and I transitioned into that. And wowza, I'm now at 113 pounds. And with that program, there is so much of a tribe and support that is going on that has really helped me and helps me to this day. Just within that 10-day program with that 80 pounds lost, I feel like I'm aging backwards. I feel better than I have in 30 years. That is no lie. I've always been high energy, but now I have even more energy and I feel good enough to do things with that energy. I'm able to get out and go to the gym. I went on my first hiking vacation ever. I'll be 60 in 2 months. And I went on my first hiking vacation to Hocking Hills for 5 days. That has always been on my bucket list. Loved the theory. When I was young, I was active and just I couldn't because I had too many body aches and pains and obese, and I just couldn't get around. And this vacation, it filled my soul. It was something that I never thought I could do. And I'm so grateful that I was able to do that. I sleep better. I sleep probably 8 hours a night now, and I wake up energized. I don't ever feel like I need a nap. Just I'm happier. I'm just a totally new person, and I'm so grateful to the program for bringing that to me. And I just know I can do that for everybody. If I can do this, anybody can.
Well,
Thank you.
thank you for that. You have me tearing up. I know you're tearing up, and I've loved watching your progress. I, and I know you say if you can do it, anyone can, but you dove right in. I joke that I have cold turkeys and I have wieners, and we have to wean into the program, and cold turkeys jump right in. And that's what you did. And that is really the best way to do it. Just
I
grab
think it
it,
is.
take it seriously, take your health seriously. We're not getting older, we're getting better,
Mm.
and you are living proof of that. And I can't wait to see you months down the road, and just see what happens, because
Yeah.
it's a never ending process. It's a lifestyle, and you have totally embraced it.
Yeah. I mean, I truly feel like it has been a life-saving decision to do this in all encompassing. I mean, every part of my health, every part of my being is just healthier because of this. And I mean, I had days years ago when I didn't think I would live to be 60. And now I'm facing it in 2 months, and I'm excited to turn 60. And I am we're going into winter where I'm going to be inside a little bit, but I am super excited to see what I'm going to be able to do next year at 60 years old, because I think it's even going to be better than what I could do right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. You and I both, we're pushing 60. It's not pushing us.
No, no,
Yeah, and it
no.
was. It was pushing
Oh,
us.
oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I was 58 and felt 75.
Wow.
No lie. And now I'm, almost 60 and truthfully feel 30 years old. I
Wow.
just had breakfast with my old doctor of 30 years who retired, and she could not believe it. And the first thing she said to me was, "You look just like you did when I met you."
Oh,
And she was
wow.
my doctor for 30 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, that's quite a compliment, coming from your doctor. I love it. Um, Well, I appreciate your time today. And like I said, I always look forward to your progress. It is a lifestyle. It is never ending. And
100%.
so I will be seeing you. And, we have in the bigger program, we do have quite a tribe. The 10-day program actually does have its own dedicated Facebook group. So there's kind of a tribe there. You can meet people, you can talk to people. And they will be invited into have chances to come into live talks on occasion. But definitely, I love how you ran with the 10-day program. You grabbed it and
Yeah.
you ran. And that's,
It
and you're,
works.
yes, you're living proof that it works and it works really well.
And it
So,
works fast. It works fast.
yes,
So,
yeah,
I mean, for me, I started feeling better and dropping weight so fast that you could not argue with that. So you just you want more of that.
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And thank you for your
Oh,
time
thank you.
today.
You
I
are
hope you
welcome.
have a great day and I'll talk to you very soon.
All right. Thanks, Marcy.
Bye-bye.
Just chime in and say that, I've my name is Chris Kosis and my wife's Lori. So we've been doing this since July as well. We started out thinking that we should wait, but because we are going on this Alaskan cruise, and we said, you know what, let's just do it and figure it out. So we did. Everything went well. We learned. See, here's the thing: is I've been in the food industry all my life, all my career since I was 5 years old. I was taught how to cook, and so I think I'm very, I'm kind of good at that. But I did it professionally, and the crazy thing is that it took me 40 years, Marcy, right before I saw you again. I went to school with
We're
Marcy.
29, Chris, so I don't know.
I know, right? I know exactly. And I've learned more from Marcy in 3 weeks of the program than I did in 20 years of my culinary career. And what I mean by that is not of how you cook things and what you do with things. It's what are the foods that you are consuming and what do they do to your body. That's a whole different program.
Mhm.
And
it
then-
matters. Yeah.
Oh, it's huge because there were certain things that you would say that we need that were on your list. And I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. But then I said, you know what? I just got to do it and be all in. And now that I look back, what is this? This is going into November. So July, August, September, October, November, 3.5 going to 4 months. And I'm down a whole pant size, a shirt size, almost 25 pounds, Marcy, by the way. I didn't tell you that, but I hit my
nice.
goal yesterday. From when I first said, I'm just going to try to do this, and I did it. And now I look back and I just say, we're just going to keep going because my
Nice.
wife lost almost 20 pounds and she's actually making cookies. She does cookies too. So that's even harder right now for us, but the smell is still good, but we just don't eat them anymore. So there she is. So, we just having fun and learning. And that's what I told her. I said, I'm missing Marcy's videos. So let's get back online and get the communication going again, because I feel that the knowledge that Marcy gives you is it's unbelievable. And again,
Thank you.
That old saying that goes, you are what you eat. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. And I talk about that one morning. I talk about these old sayings, and I remember being little thinking you are what you eat. I'm not a hamburger, but you're as healthy as you eat really is what the saying probably should be. Hi friends, I want you to meet Tina. Tina, first let's start with a really embarrassing question. Your age?
53.
Awesome, 53 years young. And so how long did it take you to lose 30 pounds by yourself?
It took me a full year to lose 30 pounds by myself.
Okay, and did you find you were yo-yoing and hitting
Yes.
plateaus? Okay.
Yes.
And so now you've been with us 12 weeks, and how much have you lost?
36 pounds.
Nice. And it's coming off weekly and comfortably?
Yep.
Nice. That's awesome. And you are not someone who loves all this food that we eat.
No, I don't like a whole lot of it.
So you've had to work a little harder to make it work.
Yes, I have to change certain things because I don't like
Okay.
it.
Okay, but you've found that it can be done, and and that is something I help with if you need it. But I think, I know you've sent things to me, but then you've learned to figure them out.
Yep.
And that's where the teaching comes in handy. So better sleep, more energy. Tell me about that.
Yes, I sleep a whole lot better. And I stay asleep longer. I don't wake up, every time I roll over. I still wake up to roll over, but it's like about 3 times in the night over when it used to be, 8, 9, 10. Although
Mhm.
the time change is throwing me off right now, and I'm getting up around 4, which I
Yeah.
don't like, but hey.
Yeah. Yeah, understood. Yes. Time change throws all of us off in some way, I think.
Yep.
So one of the things you dealt with that we sometimes see is you had no support system at home.
No, none.
And you, to the point of being taunted.
Yes, that still happens. All
Okay.
the, this is so good. You're missing out and you can't eat it. Yeah.
Wow. But look what you've done. You fought it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's awesome. And that's going to be the difference in, that's why it's eat well to age well. You are going to age well. And I already see the big change in you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been great working with you, and I appreciate your time here today, and I will talk to you very soon.
Hey, thank you for working with me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a pleasure.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Hi there. This is my friend Nadine, and I would love for her to tell you her story. I know 22 years ago you had bariatric surgery, so tell us about that.
Okay, I had a full gastric bypass. And here's the difference. Okay, so they make it so that the stomach is very, very small and you eat less. So you can't take it in. Your body can't handle it. And of course you lose weight. And the difference is that now I'm learning to eat healthy. So
Yeah,
I
okay.
wish that I had learned that then.
Okay. And even after the surgery, they don't tell you to eat healthy. They tell
No,
you
they don't.
you just eat less.
Correct. That's
Okay.
exactly right.
Yeah. And I think that's why we're seeing so many bariatric patients come to us now after they gain the weight back, because if we're not eating well, we're not going to keep that weight off. And I know this was a life-saving surgery for you though, so you needed it.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
And I don't regret it because of that.
Yeah. Yeah. And can I ask your age?
I am 70 years old.
Yes. And I'm watching you age backwards, which I love. That is so awesome. And so you joined us a couple years ago on our 10-day program.
Yes,
Yeah.
I highly recommend that program. It is an eye-opener.
Okay.
And then I wanted more.
Yeah. And so then now you're in the full handheld program where we work together and take it all up a notch. Awesome. So tell me about your energy level at your age even.
Well, okay, I run 4 businesses and I keep up with them. That's a lot. Plus a full-time husband. And that's a lot.
You mean a full-time little boy? I have one of
Yes,
those
exactly.
too. Yeah.
And 2 dogs that are puppies.
Yeah.
So yes, I do have a lot of energy. I have more now than after I had the surgery. When,
Okay.
I mean,
So
a
you
lot
have more energy than 22 years ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's amazing. And then how much weight have you lost?
50 pounds.
That's awesome. 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 And you didn't want to give up some of the foods that I suggest giving up because of what
No,
they
it took
do.
me a while to, it took me a while to give it up.
Yeah. We had a tug of war.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And I'm not the only one. Other people
No.
too.
Oh, that happens across the board. I don't tell people what to do. I educate them and they
Correct.
can make choices like big boys and girls. But if we want to see the better results, this is when it happens. So awesome. Well, I've loved working with you and love you. You know, we can't really, we were close anyway, but we can't work together in this program without becoming close. You know,
Correct.
I can't, I'm not that person.
No,
So
the support in this program is immeasurable.
yeah,
It's just so, it's unbelievable.
yeah, we become a
I've never
tribe.
experienced that before with
Nice.
anything.
Yeah, that's awesome to hear. Well, I appreciate your time. I know you've got to go run those 4 businesses or maybe take a dog out to potty or something, but
I have to take
have
a
a
kid
great
to
day.
school.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is that, grandchildren.
Yes.
So have a great day and I will talk to you later.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, I wanted to introduce to you my friend Diane. Diane, why don't you tell us your story?
Well, I would love to. I'm Diane and 67 years old. My whole life, I have struggled with my weight. It's always been an issue with me, up and down, up and down. And I have tried just about everything. I was a weight loss counselor for medical weight loss. I was a medical assistant, so I have worked in the field, but I just couldn't keep it where I needed to be a continuing success. And so I've known Marcy for many years from her previous business. And I had been kind of trolling her website for a year. And I decided that I would try Marcy because the things that I kept reading about, I liked what I saw. I liked what I heard on her little videos, and I thought, this is a person I feel I can trust, and
Thank
I'm
you.
going to give it a shot. So I joined in May, and immediately I started to feel better. I started to eat different than I ever ate before because I had tried a lot of gimmick diets as well as a lot of what they said would work for me that didn't really just keep my weight off and sustain that. Feeling better was the first thing I noticed. The second thing was that the weight was really coming off. I'm just over 33 pounds, and I'm real close to where I need to be. And I'm watching what my body is telling me where I need to be. I'm at a place right now in my weight that I was at as a teenager, and I stayed that weight for many years. So I also realized my body's, I'm on a comeback here.
Okay,
My body
nice.
is anyway. Um, and you know, it's just been eating healthy foods for me, and it feels good to know that I'm making good choices for myself. And I'm not going to say I'm 100% perfect every day because I'm not, and none of us are, but it has worked for me. And when I was in a situation for 2 weeks in a third world country, doing something and not in control of what I ate, I came home and the initial day I was a little heavier, and then like a day and a half later, I was even less than when I went. So I know this is sustainable. I also know when I was there and I couldn't have what I'm eating now, which I prefer, that I did not feel well. And so that was a big wake up call as to the old way of eating is not healthy for me. One of the other things that I really like about the program is that I can tailor things that I'm putting into the food that I'm eating for things that you know, I struggle with. Like for instance, you know, I was feeling a little under the weather today, so I mixed a little Marcy concoction and I drank it. I'm feeling better now. I gave it to my husband. This is helping me and my family. My daughter has lost over 12 pounds just through osmosis of her mom and some of the helpful hints, but it has been life-changing and very sustainable. I have met a lot of friends, people that I love, people, camaraderie here, just so many things. I can't even tell you this, but I do want to say one thing. If you are on the fence, or if you're saying, oh, Christmas is coming up and this and that, don't wait, sign up. We're going to start another program beginning of the year. Don't wait to sign up. Make a commitment to yourself because you are worth it. I can't tell you, I'm 67. I don't look 67. I don't feel 67. And when I feel younger. And if you see people in the program, what you're going to see is everybody looks like they're getting younger.
Yeah.
And we love it.
Yeah. And that is so neat to see. And, you know, a couple of things you touched on. I love that when you were on your missions trip, that you had tools. I know you tried hard to stick to it. And you really, because of your knowledge, I know we talked, and you didn't really gain weight while you were there. So you didn't feel as good because of the foods. You didn't have the choices you needed. But you did not gain weight, plateaued for that 2 weeks, which that was fine. Came back, got right on program because you knew how and had the tools. But also we discussed at 67, would you have had the energy to go build houses? And I know you said you wouldn't have. So that was even a God thing that brought you into the program. I think when it did, got you ready for that. And, you know, I just think that's a really cool thing. And I've loved working with you. Yes, I've known you, geez, long time. And I'm so glad that you joined. And I can't wait to see what happens in your healthful future.
Yeah, me either. It's going to be good. And even if something catastrophic did happen to me, I know that I am doing my best for my health and for my family.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
that's all you can do is your best.
Absolutely. And the more knowledge you have, the better knowledge you have, the better your best can be, of course. So awesome. Well, thank you for your time today, Diane, and I will see you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.